We're here today with
Carly Mayer.
here's a microphone.
Thank you.
Hey, it's plugged in.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever used a telescope before?
I don't think so, no.
What the heck? Well, that's not very helpful. Be gone. We're here today with. We're here today with. Here's a mic. Plugged in. Yep. Have you ever used a telescope before?
No.
How is the telescope that you've never used before? How do you look at stars if you have never used a telescope?
My eyeballs.
We're here today with.
Cindy.
Have you ever used a telescope before?
Yes.
What kind of telescope?
I don't know.
We're here today with. Guys, please quiet in the background. Who are we? Who are we here today with?
Mr. Mueller.
Okay, here's a mic.
Interesting. Mike?
Have you ever used a telescope before?
Yes.
Was it fire?
No.
What kind of telescope was it?
A mirror over here in the eyepiece.
Okay.
Not this one.
What did you look at?
Believe it or not, the eclipse.
Oh shoot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who are we here today with?
Gabby Tesla and Lily Shank.
Have you guys ever used a telescope before?
Yes. No.
What kind of telescope was it?
It was the one that makes things bigger. Yeah.
Yes. What did you look at with it?
Things to make them bigger.
Yes.
Stars.
Thank you so much. Okay, take two. Who are we with today? Hey, little too early.
Lily Shank.
Okay, now. Have you ever used a telescope before?
Yep.
What kind?
The big one.
Thank you so much. Who are we here with today?
Tyler.
Here's a mic. Have you ever used a telescope before?
No.
What the heck?
Was I supposed to use the telescope?
You should really get on that. You're done. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to learn how to use a telescope. As you can see, it's bright outside. You're gonna want to bring your telescope out a couple hours before you're gonna start looking at whatever you're looking at, so it can adjust to the temperatures. The first thing you need is some level ground and your tripod. This right here is the tripod. However, it's not going to stand up because the legs aren't even. But we should always test. It wasn't level. So let's make it level. Oh, what the heck. Now let's test. Now it's level. On top of the tripod is the mount. This is what we're gonna mount the telescope onto. Let's go get our telescope. This right here is a telescope. This is the eyepiece. It's a piece that you look through with your eye. Kind of like that. It's how you look in it with your eye. These are the adjustment knobs to focus whatever you're looking at. It's like a microscope, but different. This is the finder scope. It's kind of like a gauge to see what your telescope is looking at. This is the lens. Let's set it up. First thing you want to do is line up the thing with the mount. It's pretty simple. If you look at it, you'll see how to do it. Then you're going to tighten the screws at the bottom of the mount. One, two. Now this bad boy isn't going anywhere. Next, make sure it's at a comfortable height. It is at a comfortable height. Take a peek. Take a peek through your eyepiece. Wow, I don't see anything. What you're gonna want to do is point your lens at something that's standing still, like a tree. Then you're gonna look through again. Wow, I see something, but it sure is blurry. Now you might be asking yourself, that's not in the sky. Well, you want to make sure your telescope is adjusted to land things before you take the next step. If what you're seeing is blurry, adjust these knobs. Don't do too much, or else you'll mess it up. Yippee! I can see some leaves. Don't wear cowboy hats. Who are we here with today?
I need the mic.
Who are we here with today?
Jocelyn Miller.
Here's a mic.
Jocelyn Miller.
Have you ever used a telescope before?
No, but I have used a microscope.
Oh, is it the same?
Well, they use lenses in different ways. They both use lenses to maximize the appearance of things, to make things bigger. But a microscope or a telescope is on a far higher scale.
Yes! Do you have any words or advice to our viewers today?
If you're looking at the stars... Yeah, no.
Who are we here with today?
Eve Kushmal?
Have you ever used a telescope before?
No.
Do you have any words or advice to our viewers today?
No.
Okay, thank you. Who are we here with today? Here's a mic. Have you ever used a telescope before?
No.
What the heck? Hello, we're here today with...
Miss Mueller.
Here's a microphone.
Thank you.
Have you ever used a telescope before?
Yes, I have.
What kind of telescope?
I don't remember what it was called.
What did you look at with it?
The moon primarily.
Thank you so much. Alright, who are we here with today?
My name is Danny KC.
Here's a mic.
Thank you.
Have you ever used a telescope before?
I believe so, yes.
What kind was it, do you know?
The one where I looked into it and I can see stars.
Thank you so much. Do you have any words of advice to the viewers?
Yes, I do. If you're gonna look at stars, be safe and make sure you have a parent or guardian with you.
Thank you so much. Who are we here with today?
Michael Horvath.
Here's a mic. Have you ever used a telescope before?
I have not.
What the heck? Do you have any words or advice to our viewers?
Be safe. Don't use telescopes like this.